everyone.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to our Open Minds to Open Hands podcast. We have an amazing guest for you, my beautiful viewers. We have the one and only, my beautiful friend, my mentor, Smoenjala. And I want to just take a moment to tell you guys the journey of today. uh, Before I'm going to do the introduction. I am in a public place and we had so many obstacles today just for you to understand the journey and the conversations what we're going to have today and why it is so important for you to be here or tune in later on the replay. So life can bring you obstacles, like life can bring you struggles when you actually moving and creating a shift in your life. And the main thing what you can do when you're facing struggles and when you're facing obstacles, to stand in your lane and focus on your goal and don't give up and continue and push till you go through. This is very important and I wanted to share with you. But let's meet Smoenjala, the artist, the spiritual healer, dedicated spreading universal love through her worldwide art project Golden Life Tree. Today, we're going to have a conversation, a pillow talk from our living room, straight to you. We're going to talk about so many great things. And I know we have a surprise for you. We're going to do a meditation. Is that right, Monjela? How are you
Yes.
today?
Oh, thank you. It was a very hot day today. So now I'm very looking forward that we have a beautiful podcast and a beautiful meditation. Hello, everybody, and thank you for inviting me again.
I love to have you on my show, and like you know, all of my shows are raw, authentic, and uncut. We don't do any editing. The way it goes, the way it flows. So I love that because we can be real in a real time, in a real moment, and bring you this valuable golden nuggets, teachings, and energy flowing meditations to you to heal your body and to grab all of that information what you need to able to get to your next level. So tell us a little bit about what is Golden Life Tree Project? How that project actually, how did you give birth to this project?
Okay. Um, well, that's a great question because I get recently the message to give a new level to this project, to bring it into a new level. And I tried to make it quite short, the story. This was like being pregnant with this project for years, actually. That happens that you get the message from above and like the seeds are coming in and it starts to get form in you. You carry it in yourself day and night and it's putting together. All of a sudden you feel now is the time to bring it to a birth. And there was really years until I really started uh, to put it out. And there were a few people. They work with me. They help me. Some they just went away. Someone stayed for a while. And so in 2013, 14, I started exactly on that uh, switching point of the turning point of the humanity when really started the new energy coming in the next level. And that was the message to start exactly on that point. In the Mayan calendar, we have the energetic year change is on the 25th, 26th of July. 26th is the first new year. The 25th is a day out of time. So after it, I started in this new energetic year, in this new movement. And that started with a 3-day event in La Gomera, in La Isla de La Gomera. This is one of the Canarian island. Yes, exactly. This is one of the Canarian island where that was the start. And There, I made a 3-day event that was a huge exhibition with traditional musicians, folk musicians from the island, which is very magical, very special, very magical. Um, then I made a beautiful video with the sounds of the golden light tree, one of the paintings, and that was the first time showed on the people. And then the third day was for the children, especially for the children, painting with the children, making spiritual work with children. And that was the start. I gave to the government also a beautiful sculpture, which was made by me. It was symbologically to renew the forest or the life of the beautiful rainforest on La Gomera, because 1 year before it was a terrible big fire. So the big part of this rainforest was burned down. So that was symbological, and that was the start of the whole project. So, but what is really the project? It's an art project for peace and harmony. These are the three words. But what is that really means? Art is more than ever people imagine what art can do energetically. And I'm a pioneer of the healing quantum art. And I was really prepared in different lives for that. And my whole childhood, because my parents were artists. So with 5, I already painted. With 8, I made my first oil canvas painting. So I really didn't have a childhood. I worked for this to be able to do that. And the techniques are not the main things. I invented very special techniques, which I was channeled. I get some images how these paintings should look like these holographic light paintings in certain changes of lights, for example, by UV light. And I had to find out how to make these paintings. So I followed the vision, basically. And the vision said, when you started this energy, then you have to go and visit old trees. Old trees. So I made for years between Europe and Canarian Island, or I went to Azores, and I make meditations with very, very old trees. You see, in the map, I made a different route with a lot of beautiful old trees. Why? Because the old trees, they carry a higher frequency. They are entities. They have a total different frequency, as we have the very hybridized and manipulated trees. So they are very, very, very important. And I studied the energy work with these trees.
Wow.
And the message
So,
was, you are a channel for that certain frequency of golden light. What is golden light? Golden light is cosmic love, is a certain level, consciousness level, frequency level of cosmic love. And my guy said, so you are the channel for this, is your streaming, this is your job, this is you you said yes for that. So go for it and work with the trees. And at a certain point, through the roots of the trees, you will, together with all the light beings, they are supporting you in this journey, in this work, you will create a grid of golden light, which is
mm,
moving, which is really connected all to everything. And that
yes.
happened. I will never forget this. I saw when I worked with one tree and another, and I saw how they tell me stories. They show me, for example, things what I do have to heal on that place. Like there was a war, somebody was killed there, a lot of things which was accumulated negative energies. The trees were telling me stories, and then I stayed so long there. I could make those healings, those releases, and I could bring energy, new higher frequency healing energy into it. With each tree, we connected the source, the purest divine source, and we put down into Mother Earth in her center. So each tree is anyway they are connected, but we made like really make it stronger. This connection, so they are like really light pillars and really working. If you remember the Avatar, it's very similar.
Yes, yes.
So that's
I
that
love
that's
that movie.
oh yes, that say
Yes,
something about these kind of
yes,
things. And
yes,
I'm still connected to the trees, and they call me sometimes. They show me stories, or they tell me something, or they just say me, "I love you," and they send me a amount of love you cannot imagine. So
yeah,
this is that amazing big connection. And the next level, when I get the message, now you have to do it. The next level will go on in their crown, in their upper part, in that connection level, because this is another level of connection level.
yes, yes.
So,
I love the way you said when you start your journey with this project. It was 2014. That's what you said, and you start
well, that was, yeah, when I
that
started putting it
when
out. Yeah. So,
yes,
yeah.
and then you start traveling and you go and visited these beautiful places, and you went to La Gomera and did your beautiful event there. I want to go a little bit deeper because you know me since childhood.
Yes.
You know me and you saw me growing up. And you did say something to me which is still, you know, here in my ears, and I will never forget that. You told me I am very valuable and I'm very, very special and deeply connected with the divine, with God. And I still remember we were in the kitchen at my mother's house, and I remember we had this beautiful deodorant called The Secret, and you had it, and I took that from you, and you said, now I have the secret. And I want to go deeper and go back to your childhood and tell me, how did you develop the connections, because you are true connection with the divine. You are truly channeling the energies. And how did you find out from your childhood you had this ability?
Well, I came like that. Um,
Mm, yes,
I felt always the world around me strange. I didn't understand the people. I didn't understand their madness. Could see them. I could feel them. I I said to my mom when I was little, this is lying and lying. This is not true. But that was not possible. I saw things. Some kind of bad entities were fighting me when I was a little child, and I had to manage that on my own. Uh, and I did. And so these are really the challenges from the very first beginning, that you remember who you are, that you are different. That is okay, even if other children are bullying you or you don't understand them, but they have to be mad or mean or these kind of things. Never could understand, and
mm,
now I understand what is behind. But it was like I never felt really a part of this world. I always felt I'm visiting here.
mm.
And in very, very special life situations when it was hard or very, really, I felt something more, something, I felt a presence always above me, which gave me a special strength to go through really hard life situation. We could make movies, not only one movie out of my life. I've been triggered, I've been challenged, I walked through fire, walked through everything. So you see,
I know, I know.
and but I think all the light workers, we all have these kind of challenges because we need. We need to awaken, we need to not forget who we are and to remember more and more and to be able to, that it's pushing us back to our strengths, to the focus in our core, because nothing left, it is really like that. So this is
Mm.
how I think all the light worker, they could make movies out of their lives. I'm
Yes,
very,
yes,
very, very
that's
sure of that.
true.
So that's how it started. So with the time, I understood that I am different. I stopped wanting to leave the planet. I wanted all the time to just run away from here, like
Mm.
leaving my body, and once I was like going out and out and out from the earth, and all of a sudden I was out. I felt I'm outside, and I was like, oh yes, now I can make it, and I'm going, and then all of a sudden it was something invisible and pushed me back, and it took me 1 or 1.5 years. Every night I was trying to just escape from here, but something, of course, didn't let me go. So you see, and then I was for years, from 15 to 21, I was suicide myself. Again and again, I tried to suicide. I didn't want to be here. So
Mm.
it took a while because I couldn't deal with the darkness, with the madness of around me. And
And now you're healing the world. You're here to help
well,
us, to
yes,
teach
and
us.
that's why I'm saying this story, because many people, they struggle. Many people think uh, the problem is in me, just because they feel different about things, just because maybe they are more sensitive, or they just don't belong to the mass, and they don't understand what is happening around. And that's why I was telling, yes, many of us light workers been through these strugglings as well. So don't give up. Just don't give up. With 21st, I stopped that, and I started to accept. And when I tried to be as the society around me, it was always painful. Definitely, always painful. So uh, try to be yourself. Don't try to be the way the others are to be accepted. Because first you need to accept
I love that.
yourself.
I love that. Say that again to our viewers. Say that again. That's very important message.
Move
Try to
toward
be
yourself.
yourself.
Try more and more to be yourself, and don't try to be that what others expecting you to be. Accepted. Accept yourself the way you are, and find always the joy, the inner sparkle of love in you, and go with that. If you
Mm.
find that, you find the highest value in yourself. And that's what you truly are: love and light, of course, expressed in a material level, expressed here. You have job, you have to do this, you have to do this, whatever you do, doesn't matter, but bring that sparkle of joy in it, bring that sparkle of love in it. Be that. So all of a sudden, your point of view, you feel more free, more peaceful in the inside, because you don't
Mm.
spend your life, energy, and time with it to be good enough to the others. You will never be good enough. Don't even try. Never. Doesn't matter.
Mm.
Be good enough to yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love that. Wow, what a beautiful message to open up the meditation. What a beautiful message to step in and to experience what kind of love, what kind of energy, what kind of uplifting feeling you can bring to the collective, to you, my beautiful viewers. So if you're ready, um, can we step in and start the meditation? I can bring up the beautiful
I
pictures what we choose
I would
for
like,
today.
yes, I would like to introduce the meditation a little bit for everyone.
Please do.
Okay,
Yes, please.
so it is like renewing that golden light tree energy. In a way, it's a call. I get the message yesterday to do this. Just before, yeah, we talk about today, and that was the message. Um, give that to the humanity as a present to be able, bring that in the consciousness. This golden light tree, that golden light grid, since you work with all these angelic beings and light beings and with the trees and with Mother Earth, because she is a part of it, of course, is working for the world. But uh, give it that free, put it in the consciousness of the people that is there for them as well. So you can, everywhere where you are, you can just connect, you can ground, and this is very important. And that's what we are going to do. To ground yourself in that grid, in that golden light grid. Because it's if you ground somewhere in just in the earth, you don't know that you ground, you put your energies, you connect in a karmic field of the earth or a dark spot of the earth, because it's not everything cleaned yet. We have a lot to clean, also in the layers of the earth. So you don't know where you link in actually. So to ground is important, because to ground means I feel Mother Earth and I go with her changings, with her frequencies, with her energies, with her healing. So I can take it better. I can go with it. It gives me more stabilization. But if I am consciously connecting with my energies, I am giving out from my feet those energy roots, like little light roots, and connecting into that beautiful light grid, into the light roots of the trees. This is pulsing, this is moving, this is in a flow, in a love with Mother Earth, with the universe, with the trees, and we are a part of it. We are linked to the trees. They are our brothers, sisters. Without the trees and without the plants, no life here. So you see, um, so everybody can anytime go to your favorite tree in your yard, in the forest, or just think of it and melt together with your tree or melt together with a tree. You feel like connected to it, and go down with this energy and make your roots connecting into that grid. And that helps you a lot. That helps you more balancing, having more inside connection, more impulses, more understanding. That gives you really an amazing energy support. And that's for free for everyone. Now you feel the energy already, I think.
I love it. Yes. Yes, I love it. I love it.
So
I
you
have
can show
goosebumps
the
all over.
so you can show the painting. I wanted to start with it. This is the golden life tree of the balance. You see, you see the tree in the middle is a very beautiful symbolic of the golden deer. In between is the gate. We know from many old symbolics that it's like that there is a gate to other worlds. And we have here the balance there. We have different planets like Sirius.
I
Hello?
love it. It's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, we can hear you. I love it. It's so beautiful.
Okay, so it's about the balancing the worlds, balancing the matter, balancing the light, balancing the dark and the light, balancing the worlds in us. We are that beautiful pillar, beautiful light pillar. You see, in the inside there is the inside of Mother Earth. You see, it's like a sun. That we called, my guides say, this is called Solaris, and this is a quality of a female energy sun in the inside of Mother Earth. So we connected also there with these roots. Okay,
I'm
so now
trying to make I'm trying to make so you can be seen as well. Oh, here we go. Beautiful.
okay.
Lovely. Now this is perfect.
Okay, so everybody who wants to participate in this meditation, just please make a few breaths technique, like deep through the nose, through the prana passes, just take the air very deep into your belly, into your chest, and calm down. Let it out through the nose very slowly, very controlled, very consciously. And do that a few times to be balanced, to come more close to yourself, your thoughts, leave behind, and to enter in peace. And when you have that moment, then you can connect to that painting. And you can go down with the trees and connect with all the trees to the roots and ask for help, for inner balance between your own light and shadow, that you always can feel intuitively where's my path, where I want to go. Leaving behind the thoughts, leaving behind the ego. What is my call? Be stable, centered, and open for intuition. So the energy is already flowing. Maybe you can feel like a flow with waves. It goes very straight through to all the cells. You can feel the most in the center, like a pillar. And everybody can just connect to the source, to the painting is easier. And let the energy flow. Be aware of the energy. Learn to be aware how the energy flows, how the energy works. And now you can feel something is cribbling around your feet. I know you feel it. And you feel like the moving, wants to move, wants to dance, because you feel this golden energy already. It's calling you. And all of a sudden you will feel or maybe see in the inside how these little golden light roots are going out of your feet, of your toes, the center of your feet. And the golden light roots of the trees, they're already calling, they're already pulling, joyfully, playful, asking for connection. And in this moment, I said connection. Something happened. The connection happened. And you can feel. You can feel that in your feet, something happened. And now it's not only from me going into there, something is coming up to these little roots, coming up to my legs, coming up into my belly, into my chest, and to the throat, entire head, and it is extending in the aura, in the chakras. You feel working everywhere. You feel that presence. You feel surrounded, carried. You feel peace. You feel safe. Maybe it's been a long time ago you felt safe. This is remembering our connection to our divine. That is home. That is safe. Bring it more close to yourself in your inside. Remember who you are. Remember that beautiful light. Remember that beautiful love. Part of the creation. Remembering means feel it. Feel the energy. Feel the energy when it's coming. It's showing to you in feelings and no in thoughts. No thoughts. Remembering is sensing, feeling the presence. If you struggle a little bit, no problem. Try to let it happen. Don't want. And all of a sudden you will feel that the energy is pushing up from the deep inside of you. A beautiful smile, like a Buddha smile. You cannot avoid this. You cannot stop this. You cannot block this. It is just pushing up with peace and beauty. And that is who you are. This is really who you are. Remember that anytime. And anytime you are not there in that feeling, then remember that moment and go back and let that carry you. And so it is. Yes, that was the short meditation. The energy is still flowing. The energy with you and work with it. Not only in the meditations, you can work with it every day. Whatever you do, doesn't matter. You can just for a second connect. I am rooted again. And I feel that flow, and I go with that flow, and I allow that flow to carry me. And I'm listening to this flow. And I'm thankful to be here in this very special time. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you. This meditation is truly divine. I felt closer to God, closer to the Creator. I have a special place for Jesus. We have a beautiful, beautiful paintings with um, him. I cannot locate it at the moment, but next time I will definitely show to our viewers. It is wonderful to be part of this oneness, this calmness. You feel peace. You feel peace with yourself, and you feel peace around you.
Yes,
Wonderful.
this is the solution. When we are in peace with ourselves, we start to feel peace around us. These are not only words, this is how it works.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
you can see the picture here. The way you're taking and you're preparing for your beautiful workshops, your beautiful teachings. And I want to let everybody know um, they are possible to come to join us this year, October. Oops, this is the wrong one, but we're gonna have one in October and we're gonna have one in September as well, my beautiful viewers. But I want to personally invite you in October for our event, The Shift, Awaken a Knowledge Form, to be our wonderful VIP guest, our wonderful VIP speaker, and lead the meditation and show us the love what you carry here to Scotland. So this is official invitation for you for October. You're welcome. And my beautiful viewers, if you're around Aberdeen and you want to be part of the shift. It's going to be September 12th. We are welcoming you. It's going to be a Bridge of Dawn. I have two beautiful speakers, Dr. Monica and Dorina. They're going to talk about how they had experienced the shift in their life and also the teaching what I have from my beautiful mentor. I will amplify it. I will have a twist to it and also my own style as well because you have to be real to yourself. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for being our guest today. And I'm looking
You're
forward
welcome.
to next time. We're going to do this every month. Every month, we're going to come and we're going to have a beautiful podcast for you, a beautiful message, a beautiful meditation. And you can come and join us or watch the replay. Thank you for being here. See you till next time.
Thank you too. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.